guys, so we're gonna start the Starlight table runner, and I had to clean out my machine because I've been sewing, so that's ready to go. And I'm using my mini simple folded corners ruler instead of drawing all these lines. And I have it, and I have my 2.5 because I'm pretty sure these aren't going to measure. All my things aren't going to measure right. So I have that, and I went ahead and did a couple of tests because I've never used it before. But now that I got it figured out, I like it. So it's basically just whatever your measurements are in your pattern, and it has a guide that goes with it. It comes with a guide, and it tells you what to do. And so I've got my guide out to make sure I'm doing it correctly. And I got all my stuff cut up, all my squares is ready to go. And I've made me a couple practice ones to make sure I'm using this folder right, this thing right, and they're coming out. Is that the bad one? That's my first test one. I had to redo it because I was trying to make sure my 1/4-inch foot was good to go, because there's going to be a lot of that. And when these sewing flips, this is how it come out the second time. And you can see I had to make a couple extra stitches in the back to make sure I've got it looking good on the front. I think that looks pretty good, considering the way I usually do it. It looks like crap. So, and I've got them situated the right way because they're supposed to end up looking like this. So I have to turn them this way to use my ruler, because if I don't, and plus I got some washi tape, if I don't do it that way, I'm getting myself confused. So y'all come sit and sew with me. Let's sew it up. Let's get it sewed up and get this Starlight table runner down and listen to some I was gonna say gospel music, but it's Christmas music. I'm not really into gospel music, not that I don't like it, but I have a funny thing I'm gonna say. It probably sounds funny, but I like black folks gospel music better than white folks gospel music. I don't know why. It just feels like it has a little more heart. I know that's the craziest thing you probably ever heard, but it'll be all right. So let's get going. We've got to do looks like the first one, so we got to make 12 flying geese. So I got 2. You can count on 10. All right, so just make sure on that first step you don't sew all the 24 on one side. It's going to be 12 this way, and then it's going to be 12 this way to make your 12 flying geese. Because I sure wouldn't have read that next step and sewed them all on there. But it's okay. We got it. We got it. We got it. Alright. And using my, if you're using the mini, well, I've got the mini simple folded ruler, but I have a big one, but I'm using the mini. You're going to be doing this is the right corner, not the left. I thought it was the left, and I did it the first time on the left. But it's actually, because looking at it, when you lay it down like this, it looks like it's left, but turned up, it's right. So if you're doing the corner, it's going to be on the right. Just FYI. So let's enjoy the music and sew and chat and talk. I don't know if y'all can see me. What I'm actually doing here. I'm placing it up here at the top. I'm going to put it down some. Okay. So I have to look at it twice, because I'm like, Jeannie, I'm angrily challenged. I'm putting it on there like that. I'm getting my ruler according to my guide, and I've already got it marked so I can see real quick. I'm putting my ruler on there according to my measurements. I'm making sure this is squared up. And I'm cutting first before I sew. This ruler is a cut before you sew. If you don't have this ruler, I mean, I'm sure you could figure out how to do it with a different one. Okay, this thing is slipping, so I hope I didn't cut that wrong. This is my film that I use on the back of my rulers to keep them from sliding. So I'm gonna just get a piece of it and put it on the back so it don't keep sliding. And this stuff is great. I'm trying to remember. I might have got it on Sewing by Sarah. I'm not sure. I'm gonna just put it on the, somehow on the back here without covering up that hole. There we go. That way it'll keep it from sliding. It's got little things, but it's still slipping. I don't like that. Because now I'm not sure if I cut my stuff right, because it slipped on me. I think I might have cut it short. Maybe not. Let's see. No, it's okay. Now see, it's really on there. I love that stuff. If I can find where I got it, I'll link it below, but I'm not sure. So now that don't look right. Let me make sure I did it right, because that don't feel right. Saying that that is not right. I did it wrong again. Yeah, I did. Alright, so let me, maybe if I flip it. Yeah, I can flip it. Okay. It's gotta go like this. Alright. So it goes like this. Okay, now this looks better. And the thing that I'm looking for, and you can tell because your line that that tells you on your guide will just go through where you're drawing a line. So now I know it's right. Okay. Then it's going to cut. I'm going to take it over here and I'm going to sew it. I'm going to just check it again. I'm just doing tests because I know once I get it, it'll be faster, but I'm just making sure. And now when you flip it over and you iron it, it's a learning curve with new rulers. But when you flip it over and iron it, it looks so good. Now, if I can do this every time. Okay. I'm going to take this cool looking paint filling fabric because it's gonna be flipping this way. I'm gonna put it right here. And I'm gonna square it up at the top. Okay. I'm just gonna square it up at the top. Go ahead and cut it off. And then I sew my 1/4 inch. I think this ruler is going to work out really good because it's giving me really perfect. I love this because I'm not the best at sewing flips, and this is really helping me. So yeah, I'm going to do it with this. If I can just get a rhythm going. Yes ma'am, yes sir. All right. These are way better than drawing a line. I mean, you're still taking time, but you got to cut these ends off anyway. So what? I mean, what does it matter? Matters if I cut them correctly, though. I do know that. And you can save these and do whatever you want with those. I don't know if I cut that right. We shall see. Oh my goodness, this is wonderful. This ruler is wonderful. Oh my gosh. Love it. I think it came in a sew sampler for probably Valentine's Day. Well, thank you, Kimberly Jolly. I appreciate it. It's helping my sewing flips because I'm horrible at them. I really am. I mean, you try to sew on the line, you try to make the line perfect, you try to do everything. Nope. And this little bugger right here, just go ahead and cut it. Need to change my ruler. And then you sew it, and you're basically still putting that little tip at your needle and then sewing your cord. You're lining it up, sewing your, just sewing your 1/4 inch from the edge. I'll start going in a row in a second after I do a few practice. Yes, I love it. I love it. So pretty, so pretty. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Yes, ma'am. And this does have a front and a back side. You can see, and that's the front and that's the back. So I'm putting it front up. Gosh, I'm so excited about this ruler. It's just been sitting over there. Now I feel so dumb. I do have to measure though. I have to keep looking at it because I'm still unfamiliar with it. But I can go ahead and put these up here ready to go and just sew them now that I know how to cut them. And they're supposed to end up like this. Except for this way, like that, going this way. So basically, instead of drawing all the lines, you're laying it on there, drawing the lines, then sewing it, then cutting it. You're just laying it on there, cutting it, and then ironing it. So I feel like if I get faster with this thing, it's going to save me a step. What are y'all sewing? Are y'all sewing this or are you sewing something else? Oh my Lanta. Whew. You should have seen what I did while I was cleaning my machine. Lordy sakes. It's a wonder I should even have a machine. I took it apart to clean it because I've been sewing. And my smart butt, instead of putting these outer screws right here, I put them in there to hold my bobbin casing down after I took it out to clean it. And then wondered why the screws didn't fit on the top. I'd take it all back apart. I tell you, if my head wasn't attached to my shoulders, I think it has to do with my mama knocking my head off the shoulders and rolling down the hill the whole time I was a kid. She loved to say that. I'm gonna knock your head off your shoulders and watch it roll down the hill. I think it might have happened. I'm not sure. Oh, that's so much easier. I love it, I love it. I like it a lot. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All right, let's iron them open and see how I did. I swear that feels like waterproof material or something. It's crazy. It feels like it's gonna peel off. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, they can't be any worse than how bad I was doing without that ruler. Trying to get that line. And then they say, well, draw the line, but make sure to sew on this side of it, or make sure to sew on that side of it. And I'm trying to always think of what side am I supposed to be sewing on. Not anymore. No, no, no. We'll not be having that anymore because that ruler is freaking awesome. Thank you. Yes, please. Oh my gosh. I've never had stitches flips this good. Never. Never that good, ever. I'm so excited about this thing. Now, what are you going to do with all these? What to do, what to do? Oh, I bet this would make a really pretty red and white quilt. Okay, so now I got to sew these on the other side, right? Okay. So these have got to go. Ooh, mercy. Okay, let's see. All right, so if it's this way, it's got to go this way. Okay. I have enough anyway if something happens. But basically you're just looking at your line, and you could probably do it with the see this line right here? You're putting that where you would put your drawn line basically. Which means you might could do this with a regular ruler, but this one's already done, so hey, let's sew this and make sure it's right before I cut them all. If this makes perfect flying geese, I'm gonna freak out. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna be dancing on the ceiling. Oh my goodness, will you look at that? Will you look at this? I ain't never in my whole life made a flying geese like this. I'm gonna have to pour a drink. I'm so excited right now. Cheers to this. Oh my goodness. I'm just so happy. I'm so happy right now. So as long as these squares are cut right. Oh my goodness. I really want to kick myself like a mule. And this thing's been hanging up there. And this is the mini. I've got the daggum full one up there. I really want to kick myself right now. The ton of stuff I have up there I could be using and saving me a world of just seam ripping and sewing drawing daggum lines. Secret tip right here. Now watch me go cut them all wrong for bragging. Well, Mr. Doug let go. Sir, I tip my hat to you. Yes, sir, I do. So if they come out wrong, it's not going to be this rule, it'll be me. See, I was about to cut it wrong again. Something ain't right with this one. My squares ain't right. Oh, Lord, have mercy, no. Oh, my Lanta. That thing's all a whole 1/8 of an inch off. My goodness sakes. So, I guess you'll know if your squares are off too, because they don't match up on the, it won't match up on the ruler. So, well, that's awesome too. I guess you double checking everything, checking all the boxes. All the boxes are checked. We can now fly these geese. I guess if you needed to, you could pin these. I'm not going to do that. Yes, I know I'm slow moving right now, but I'm just learning this tool, this awesome, little bit of awesomeness, a little bit of happiness all up in here. Some kind of wonderful all up in this house right now. It also has a guide for if you want to make them bigger and then trim them down. I'm not, no. It did enough math trying to blow my mind looking at this sucker. So that'll be a no. Yes, I named my sewing machine Alexis off of Schitt's Creek. That's one of my favorite shows. It is. And this is my little fancy machine. It's not really, but that's what I call it. Because she's got all the little designs. She's a little fancy. So she's Alexis. And my old embroidery machine, the old one from 20, good Lord, 10. I don't know. She's Moira. Moira. That is so fraying. I can't stand that. Even though I messed it up, look at that. That's amazing. Needless to say, let me iron these just to make sure before I say something wrong. That one could be better. I don't think it's the ruler. I think it's how I'm sewing them on there. It is. It's how I'm sewing them on there. I'm not putting it up. That I think it's that foot is pushing them back down. Anyway, that's okay, that's okay. Yeah, it's that foot is pushing it down. I'm gonna have to change that foot. So my foot's pushing them down up here at the top. They still look good, but it's that top. When I go to put it in there, maybe I'll turn it the other way on the next one, but they still look good. So I'm okay with that. It's just that foot. Okay, but this one, my goodness, is perfect. Perfect. All right. So we've done that. Took an hour to make 12 flying geese, pink and red. Okay, 8 pink squares, 4 red. All right, so now we're gonna make these ones. So I'm listening to that same channel I was the other day. Well, no, not. It's in the Cozy Christmas Coffee Shop, but it's instrumental Christmas jazz music in the Cozy Christmas Coffee Shop. Because it's just so nice to quilt and listen to music, I think. So you're gonna make 4 flying geese with red and pink. These Eversones do not like a dull needle. Alexis does not like a dull needle because she starts crying. wish I'd have changed it before I did all them other ones. Because she can't work under those conditions. Somebody call her agent. Let's see. Yes, ma'am. Good to me. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Oh, the second one don't like me now. Like, I got the first side down, but the second side is like fussy. I guess I might pin it. Plus it's stretching on the bias. Oh my goodness. Come on now, do me right. We'll see. I might cry. Well, they'll do. I don't think they're any worse than what would have been if I tried it the other way. My goodness. I don't like flying geese. I feel like I should unstitch these. I mean, is that bad? It's because of the top up here I'm not liking. Is that supposed to stick up like that little bit? Maybe it is. I mean, this one sticks up a lot. Is that supposed to do that? I don't know. Wait a minute. I only got 3. 1, 2, 3. Are there elves still in flying geese? What's happening? Alright, I'm going to try this way and I'm going to try it the other way. I'm learning as I go. Okay. Learn as you go. Let's see if my block's too big. No. Let's try it this way. There's got to be some kind of way that I'm not doing it right. Okay, there we go. All right, that's it. Come on, Alexa. Alexis, whatever your name is. Come on, Ornery. Because Lord knows it can't be me. It's me. We know. We know. That helped it. I think that did. Yeah, that did better. So I need to not do it from the bottom and do it from the top, because that's better. Okay. Lesson learned again. Don't do what Denise does. Okay, so now we've got our flying geese. Now what do we do? Sew the red, pink flying geese to the top of the background geese unit. Make 4. Red. Make 4. Okay. Oh, mercy. Oh, look how cute that's going to be. That's going to make a chevron. Look at that. Oh, cute. I might have to be pinning this. I think this is going to call for my special, wonderful pins that I love. Yes. These little babies are my faves. I swear I cannot see. I think this thing's going dead. It is. I'll just pin these. And I'm sure there's something up here we need to make sure to do. Not go over that line or something to keep the points. So I'm going to just put a pin here to remember. Now, if you need like tutorials and stuff for quilting, I mean, of course, Missouri Star is good, but Donna Jordan, she is, she goes into a little bit more detail. If you need a little bit more detail, she has free tutorials of Jordan Fabrics. Donna Jordan, their channel is Jordan Fabrics. So if you're needing quilting tutorials, she's an excellent one to watch. She just goes in a little bit more in depth than Missouri Star. Okay, let's see what happens. It's already sucking it in there. I know it's not the needle. Oh my Lanta. big old squirrel's nest. So we're not starting with that on the bottom. Alright, let's try it again. Surely this is just not too tight. It's just stuck. It's just going in that one spot, and it's making a knot because it's sewing in that one spot and making a knot. So what to do? What to do? I got to do it this way. There's no other way. Alright, I'm just going to have to watch when I get up there on there. I'm going to have to watch. I might have to change this foot too. Oh no, my foot is broke. Oh my goodness. Well, I think it's going to be time to call it quits on this one because it's so late. And I didn't know my 1/4-inch foot was broke. Which I have another one. It's okay. That just... Okay. One more try and then it's gonna be at bedtime. Bedtime. Work comes early in the morning, early. Let me go up a little bit and I'm gonna back it up. All right. And now I have to watch for that point. If I can put my fingernail on it, I think it's right there. Okay, let's see how bad she looks. Ooh, the trials and tribulations of the sewing machine. Oh, it's gonna knock. I went below my knot. Dadgummit. Cut my points off. Well, it's not right. It is not right. It don't even match up. It's got to be that 1/4 inch. Foot's not a 1/4 anymore because it cut it way too short. That will not be okay. So, ladies and gents, we're gonna call it a night, and we will start again tomorrow. Kind of mellow, not really. A lot of issues, a lot of problems, but we shall try again. We shall never give up, never surrender. All right, you guys, we'll see you on part 2. Better luck next time. See you later. Bye.